Hello, Capricorn. This is going to be your reading for the first half of July. So, I am doing a table reading because this is my weekend off and I want to look like who did it and what for. So, this is how we're going to handle it. Okay. Hello to all my new subscribers. I'm sorry we had to meet this way. But usually I do face-to-face readings, and thank you for being here, and I hope the messages resonate with you and give you some sort of guidance. For those of you returning, thank you so much for being here, and I'm glad that you can achieve some sort of peace or balance through what I bring to you. Okay, so how we do this is we have the opening energy, which are these two cards. Then I'm going to go into a spread of what's going on in the general energy for the first half of July. We're going to do another spread opening up the depth of what is going on, and then oracle cards. I have some super random oracle cards that Spirit had me pick out for this month. So buckle up. We're going to jump right in. The first card that we have is the Magician in the Mirror. Okay. Let me focus in because as soon as I pulled this card, so many things came to me, but I had to make coffee. Okay. So the Magician in the Mirror talks about looking at a situation. Some of you are torn between two situations. Okay. Two people, two ideas, two ways of life. Okay. Now, oh, interesting. Some of you it's between a fire and an air sign. Okay. Some of you, this relationship, one relationship or one part of this aspect has a lot of spiritual growth to it, almost like a soulmate relationship or something really strong emotionally. Okay. The other one is something that clearly you want, okay, but there's a little bit of coldness to it or distance to it, and you're not sure if you should wait. There's kind of two different energies. It may be the same thing, but that's what I'm getting with this card. The Magician in the Mirror means that basically there's so many things coming from this card. You have the power to create, Capricorn. You are the creator of your life and everything that you want to put in it, okay? But you also have to look at what it is that you're creating. What are you getting? What are you putting in and what are you receiving is the big question here. And the problem with that is I don't feel like there's balance with that. And at this point, you want some sort of abundance or something to transpire. You're not looking to go through another lesson. Okay? You're not looking to go through another path or anything like that. You're ready to pick up, move on, and do whatever it is that's supposed to be happening. You also have the Sun card. The Sun card talks about illumination. I do feel like something significant is going to happen in the first half of July. This is always very good. Okay? Regardless of how you look at it or what it is that you have to let go or what has to happen, this is good. The Sun means that the opportunity is there, that it's going to be presented to you. But it being a major arcana, you have to redirect your mindset and how you think about things to even enjoy this Sun energy, right? It's telling me they're telling me like it's like if it's sunny outside and it's really bright, okay? It's beautiful. You know, the birds are chirping, everything is wonderful, sounds great. But there are some people that are just like, oh my God, it's so hot. I can't wait for the winter time. You know? So even though the sun is there, even though the beauty is there, even though the epiphany is there, it's about changing the mindset or looking at it through a different lens, right? To almost appreciate or accept it. Okay? So let's get into the energies. Let's get into some energies. Open up this reading for Capricorn. 1st through 15th of July. What would you like for them to know? Pay attention to or be aware of at this time. That coffee is kicking in, boo. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's see what we got here. Six of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Star. All right, Capricorn. Either you or somebody you're dealing with, this is what's interesting. I'm feeling like there's not a victory in something that you're trying to go towards, okay? There's problems or delays or other people being involved. Some of you are dealing with a person that's out searching for other things. I don't know why. They just feel the need to have attention from other places, okay? This is not making you feel good by any means. You're not feeling successful in where it is that you're going, and you're coming into July with this energy, okay? So you're not feeling successful or happy within this situation, or almost like there needs to be a change or something different happening, right? And I feel like you want to heal the situation, right? Now, I'm going to clarify this only because you go from this to not being happy to healing, okay? So let's see here. Interesting. Ooh, if this is you, you're walking away from this to heal yourself, okay? This could also be the person that you're dealing with walking away from this to heal the situation. Either way, like I said, it's about looking at the perspective. Either way, you're getting what you desire, because you either have something new coming into you, okay, or a rekindling of something old, okay? But there is going to be a change. Interesting. It may seem like there was a time in the past where you all weren't handling things very well, okay? Because this person was just looking for other people and other things, and their ships didn't come in. So it's like they were looking for other relationships or other avenues to get into, and it just didn't work out for them, right? So they decided to walk away from this to heal something with you. And you still have faith that it can get better. That's the bigger story, I think. Yeah, there it is. Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right? So you have this hope for a relationship, and you might have come together and it could have been absolutely beautiful, but it's not being nurtured. I don't know why. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's like someone's not ready. Someone's pulling back a little bit. They're not nurturing the connection. They're afraid of being together. It's almost giving me that feeling of they like the attention or the connection itself, but it's something about commitment that they're just not ready to make that dive in or on, okay? So in your environment, Capricorn, 1st through 15th of July. I'm not going to take all of these. I do take the top cards, though. Okay. So this is in your environment or the person that you're dealing with. Someone is definitely comfortable with you, but they're afraid to go that extra mile, you know, to put that energy in. But they're extremely comfortable with their life and how they're living it. This is interesting because I feel like this person has been doing this for so long that it has become a way of how they do things. And I think they don't see the negative aspect in how it affects someone else because it's so comfortable for them. All right? And they're not ready to take that risk. They're not ready to jump into something new. They're also very reckless in how they handle their emotions and things. Very childlike in a way with their emotions. Um, and they don't learn from that childlike energy, they just kind of live there. It's like, you don't want to do what I want you to do, then I'm upset with you and we don't have to talk. And they cross their arms or something. Like they have a very childlike way of looking at things, and they're very comfortable there because this is the world that they have created for themselves to keep themselves protected, right? And you bring in a sort of balance, or you're bringing in conversation, I feel like, where there needs to be some sort of change. There needs to be some sort of come to Jesus moment, if you will, okay? Or opening up of emotions. It's like you touch this person's emotions, but they are still keeping themselves protected by the old ways of doing things. I hope that made sense. I feel like that was super specific. Okay, so Capricorn, first half of July. I didn't want all those, but I guess we're taking them, huh? Okay, Capricorn. I feel like you're trying to offer two things. Someone's going to get an offer from someone from the past, okay? And this person really wants to nurture you, all right? The thing is, you would end up having to start something new, which means that you would have to either cut something off or move towards something new, okay? I feel like it would involve cutting this off or moving away from that, whatever this energy is, okay? There's the Sun card, okay? It's like all you want is happiness, and you want something that is stable, right? You don't mind putting in the hard work or doing what you need to do to make that happen. I do feel like someone's either communicating with you, or you're going to, okay, you're going to communicate with someone else, which is this energy, okay, that I have given you this offer. I don't know if you can see this, but both of these people are holding pentacles in the same position, okay? It's like I still have this offer that I'm trying to offer you, okay, and I need it to be cultivated. This person has taken a lot from you, okay, and has cultivated and held on to that energy, and it has reached its peak. So it's almost like this person feels like, oh, this is how it's always going to be, and I'm comfortable here and I don't want anything to change. And this person wants change. This is not comfortable to that person, okay? Well, to this person, not that person. Okay, you're looking to start something new. You want something spiritual and something connected, but you have memories from the past, and you also have, or you could honestly have someone coming in from the past, okay? Either way, you're getting what you want, which is a connection or love or some sort of communication from someone you didn't get communication from. But now you have to figure out which one of these things is going to nurture you, and which one is how you're going to start that spiritual connection that you're actually looking for with someone. That's where you're going to be, I would say, to the midway through the half or whatever. I'm not even gonna say that because that sounds so crazy. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the month. Ugh, these are some heavy gross cards. One more. Spirit, give me one more for conclusion. One more card. All right. Let's see who I see on the table. Everybody, actually. Strong emphasis on fire signs, earth signs, Capricorn, Aquarius. everybody. I'm just going to say everyone. I'm not going to be specific. This is not very sign specific. Okay, so we have the Death, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups. I don't know if you can see that, but if I lean forward, there we go. So I see a rebirth with the Death card, okay? What's interesting is I feel like someone is coming in to start something new, okay? Or to see if something is available for rekindlement, if that is a word. But there's been so much hurt here, either from this person or from someone else, that there's a weariness or a little bit that needs to get resolved. And I feel like that's going to happen with communication. Communication will help that issue, especially if you're dealing with an air sign or communication was the issue, okay? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like there's a need to get communication under control for this relationship or this situation to manifest in a strong manner, okay? Also, there's going to be lots of apologies. There has to be an apology. I feel like, Capricorn, you need an apology because you need to know that you're not going to have to go back through this again. I don't know why, but that just feels so important to me. I feel like spiritually, self-esteem wise, this was a big blow. It wasn't good, okay? To feel this way or to feel taken advantage of or to feel hurt. And you would like to know that this is something extremely stable. You need to know that balance is here. I do feel like this new person or who you choose needs to be the person that is going to show you that. The person that's going to show you that they really want to be with you. And there is a person that is going to show you that, but you have to make the right choices and the right moves for that specific person, okay? You're balancing between someone offering you something full of stable emotion and not wanting something else to end. I feel like there's a person you're trying to work on and there's a person that's trying to work on you. You know, like there's a difference between the two. And you're stuck. By the end of this month, you're not really going to make a decision. I do feel like you're giving everybody their time and energy and letting them get through what they need to get through so you can find some sort of balance, so you can understand, so you can make a decision for yourself. Oof, this was intense. And this was not supposed to last this long. But we're going to dig into your mind or the situation. Actually, I'm going to use the after tarot. All right. I'm laughing at y'all because that sun has come up in every spread so far. Okay, so that means that there is silver lining to all of this bull mess. Okay, there's attainment to your dreams. Something is there for you, and they are dying for you to see it and dying for you to pay attention to it. Right? I mean, that is pretty self-explanatory. Um, I am looking for my little deck. Sorry, guys, I had to go into my purse. I had my mini deck with me because I did um, small readings in public yesterday, so I took this little deck with me. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and the spirit's like, okay, you're gonna grab this deck and take it with you, and then I fully realize why throughout the day. But anyhow, okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have the Fool, which was on the absolute bottom, and then the Sun card. Okay, so again, there is a risk that needs to be taken to find that attainment or glory that you're seeking, because it's actually here. That's what's so interesting, is the 1st through the 15th, what it is that you're looking for, like the core of what it is you're looking for is here. But I feel like there's a problem with choosing or taking a risk or even understanding the situation. Okay, so your card is the Queen of Cups. Interesting. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? But I feel like you're ready to open up, Capricorn, okay? Let's be honest. That's why you're the Magician. The Magician is ready to get things started, okay? But there's confusion here. Confusion possibly with a third party situation, or not even sure if this person has a third party, right? It's almost like, it's almost feeling to me as if they make it, some of you, they're making it seem like they have a third party, which doesn't even make it better, okay? It doesn't. But it's almost like I'm hearing manipulate you through your fears. I don't know how that plays out, and I don't like it. But there's a lot of confusion, and I feel like you're trying to remain open and loving and compassionate to the situation, right? There is fear of a third party, and I feel like there needs to be a boost of confidence from you. You may also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you are, this person does have a third party, or they're definitely looking to have a third party. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I almost feel like they think you have a third party. But we'll clarify that in a second. Okay, so so like I said, there's confusion behind you opening up your heart. Okay, whether this be a choice, because I don't really see any twos, but I feel that choice energy, you know, like trying to decide go left or right or whatever. But there's confusion here, and you don't want to be hurt. You don't want to be sad. You don't want to fall into the okie doke, right? And all you see is that someone is putting attention into either a third party or other people or something in that situation, and that does not make you feel good, which is, again, trying to feel more confident about yourself, or, you know, trying to pick up and move forward and not feel like you let yourself down. But in the center you have the 10 of Cups. Again, it's like bliss and happiness is here and is presented to you. in the first half of July, which is quite interesting. Through all this confusion, there's still this happiness and this moment of celebration. You may spend time with family, or like it's probably July the 4th now that I'm thinking about it. Um to make you happy. It's like I need to cut this out for a second to have a moment of happiness and joy. It's like you need good vibes coming into you during this time, okay? I do feel like you're going to start focusing more on your own happiness. So you're going from feeling like this person or this relationship or a relationship is what you need to be happy, and then you eventually start focusing on yourself and what makes yourself happy, right? Because you've been hurt by thinking or knowing that someone has a third party, or that a third party is involved in some sort of way. You may be torn between a third party and a person that you are in a relationship with. So I see lots of communication, um, lots of communication from friends or family regarding your happiness. Or this could be the other person as well, okay? It's almost like they see. Okay, this is for you or the other person. If it's not for you, this is happening to the other person, but this is definitely happening. Friends or family are getting together in some sort of talk or conversation, right? They're explaining to you or this person that they were in a sad time, and since they have met you, they have gotten happy, or you have gotten happy. There's some sort of joy about you, okay? They're really communicating this to you. And this is triggering your intuition, your third eye, your crown chakra, that wait, there's something here, right? Like, it's like you stop overindulging in this idea of finding a 10 and realize that you can be okay in a 9. Interesting. But there needs to be a risk taken. So either someone is going to attempt to make a risk for you, or you're going to make the risk. But there is definitely a need for someone to look at themselves. And this is interesting because I feel like this energy can go back and forth. Capricorn, your energy feels very clean. What I mean by that is I feel like there's a time when there's something really significant happening, and then there's this transitional time where the cards kind of just look the same. And this is where you are now. This doesn't look very significant to me. It feels like something that you have been going through. There is confusion here. There is wanting to open up and be nurtured by someone, building of confidence, communication. But I feel like this is a cycle that you've already been in with this particular individual, okay? It's what I'm saying. It's like you're waiting on a change, or you're waiting on something to happen. You're waiting on this risk. If you notice, like, there are 2 major arcanas in here, okay? But there's 2 outside as well. The 2 outside are the sun and the fool, right? It's like this wonderful moment is here. This enlightenment, this attainment of what it is you want is here. But there needs to be a risk, whether this be yours or someone else's. But a risk needs to be taken. In the inside, you have the moon and the high priestess. I mean, these are pretty much sisters, okay? It's like confusion. This is all confusion and needing to listen to intuition, which I feel like has been going on for a while, if not with you, the person that you're dealing with. And it's doing nothing but causing sadness. And someone is just holding on to the old ways of doing things and not moving forward. So it feels very stagnant. But in the inside, you're really happy about the situation. Like you're really, you think your joy is here. And this is why you remain open, but your intuition is like telling you that you're overindulging. The overindulgence makes you sad, right? But then I feel like you get some confident messages from someone, whether this be another person or that family member or the person that you're dealing with. And all this is working on your intuition. So I feel like there isn't going to be a decision on your part, Capricorn, to be honest, the first half of the month. I feel like that's going to be left for the second half because you kind of end on the High Priestess. But it's like you could have attainment, but someone needs to take a risk. And I don't think it's you. I'm going to be honest. I do not think it's you. So let's clarify. All right. On the Queen of Cups, you have the Five of Pentacles. So there's definitely some sadness going on here. Feeling left out in the cold, like someone doesn't care about you, like you're not getting the appropriate love you deserve, right? You're all about balance. It's like, I am giving compassionate love. I want this love. I don't have a problem with giving it, but I also need to receive it. I feel like you may have said this to this person and not received it back, or you got a very cold response, or something very matter of fact like. Okay, let's see the Moon card. Spirit, please clarify the Moon. Yeah. You're stuck in between seeing if you should overindulge in this situation or give it a rest. Like, this is what I'm hearing. Is the rest going to heal the situation, or is the rest going to finally dissipate it or cut it off? You don't really know. But I feel like you're stuck between that energy. You just want clarity, Capricorn. That's why I said this feels very counterproductive. Like, it just feels like something we've done before. It's old, you know? Five of Cups. Wow. The Five of Cups in reverse. Look at that. Yeah, you're leaning more towards losing this situation. Because you feel like you're overindulging in it. I really feel like that. You just feel like it's taking too much of your time and energy. And it's like, I need to just accept this situation and know that the time and energy that I gave to this is just going to be lost. You know, I feel like that's where you're going. That's how you feel. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. That's where you are, right? Yeah. You feel like other people are involved in your relationship. Or there's something that's blocking your marriage or your happiness for commitment. I feel like you want your person to stand up for you and show that they care against all others. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, like in the center, like I said, you had the Ten of Cups. On top of that, you have the Nine of Wands. It's because you just want to be happy. You want to leave all this anxiety and worry and confusion behind and just be happy. And it's almost feeling like a dream, which it shouldn't be. Let's just talk about something for a minute, please, people. It shouldn't be a dream. This is what the problem is. The problem is, why is this so hard to accomplish? It's literally not you. You know? And that's why I said this is outside, because like, it's here for you to attain, uh, whoever. But you need to take that risk. And they're telling me about the magician in the mirror. You can try to manifest as much as you want, but there has to be a time where someone else has to manifest too, right? Let's see, the Nine of Cups. There could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius coming in. And if it is, this person is really thinking about you. They want to come out of hiding. And they feel the need to make some moves. This is someone else too who has been very indulgent, is coming to make some moves. They got to. Or this could be you. If you have been overindulgent in this relationship, you're making moves. You're cutting things out, right? You're tired of being hurt. Yeah, you're extremely confident by the end of this, Capricorn, okay? And I feel like you are making judgments on things that need to be cut out, and you are communicating your feelings and what it is that you want, okay? If you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they're doing that to you. Yeah, that level of confidence that you're explaining, or you're understanding that how you felt in this situation, and it did not feel good. It didn't feel good when someone doesn't work with you and you don't understand. Like, I don't need to keep this around. That's what I'm getting here. You don't need to keep that energy around. There's no point in it. And that's why the Judgment is coming for you to cut things out. It's going to be hard. It's a major arcana. But all this is moving you towards your intuition. I see a transition like this. I see you trying to get confidence from something else, regaining your confidence, and using that confidence to make things move or change within your life. Leaning towards that High Priestess. Yeah, you're breaking up with someone, okay? It's like this cycle has been going over and over and over again, right? And you're teaching yourself, I feel like you're going to separate from someone. It's like, I don't think we mesh very well. Yeah, you're moving on. You're definitely moving on from this. But it's like you got your confidence back, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, if you're dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, they are not going to like this. Okay? I don't feel like they're going to like it. I feel like they're going to come back. I feel like they're going to be agitated by this whole situation. They're going to blame you. Because now, I feel like they weren't expressing their love and how they truly felt, whoever this person is. And now they're going to have to face it. They're going to realize, especially with the Page of Wands here, that they're going to have to make new moves. That they're going to have to, yeah, they had a connection with you. Look at that Sun card coming back up. Okay, all right. So this is what I see. I see that they're going to have to start something new if they want to choose you. Okay? They're going to have a come to Jesus moment, all right? And put their energy towards the relationship. I feel like the ending that you facilitated, okay, caused this person to see what it is that they had. Because if you see, she's looking back and realize that they had something special. There's their risk. Okay? Because I feel like they are going to realize that they be walking around aimlessly without you. Really? It's like I'm going to be doing the same thing I was, talking to all of these thoughts or whatever, and not being close or even connected with somebody that makes me feel as special as this person did. But honestly, Capricorn, I don't know how you're going to feel about it because you're just different. You feel differently. You look at things differently. You might not even be interested. Okay? Because there's this disconnect. And you've decided to pick up your swords of trying to be on top and trying to work things out and just move. You may be moving on with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius with all these swords around. Because I do see somebody coming in really fast with that energy. And I feel like here they've been watching you. They've been watching you and how you make them feel. And now they're coming in. And that coming in helped build your confidence to get you up out of here. Alright, so let's pull some oracle cards. This reading has almost been 45 minutes. Lord. Woo! I know y'all tired of hearing my voice. But it's mostly because Capricorn is one of my most viewed videos. And the more energy that you put behind a reading, the more messages that you get. Just a little FYI. So it's more of you, which means that the reading is going to be longer because I have more messages to speak upon. Okay? So we're going to pull all these oracle cards because these are the ones that Spirit wanted me to pull out for you, Capricorn. So, Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn? 1st through 15th of July. 1st through 15th of July for Capricorn. 1st through 15th of July. 1st through 15th of July. Just one, please. 1st through 15th of July for Capricorn. Well, 2 it is, because that's what flipped out. Okay, so this is the key to the whole situation. Finding balance, okay? You're definitely finding balance in this whole situation. Not saying it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard, okay? It also talks about choices and prioritizing what's important and what's not, right? It's a time for stepping away from faith and finding real tangible balance in your life, okay? You have forgiveness. Nothing can be gained. Wait, can you see? There we go. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Right? So it's almost like it's time for you to move forward. No matter what's going to happen, I really feel like this is going to be that mental trigger that this person needs, and you have to be open to forgiveness if it comes around, okay? But you need to close off. It's very important for you to close off. It's very important for you to be very steady in what it is that you want. You know, like, you can't be like, oh, well, I think we should break up. But, you know, I'm going to still be here when you're ready. No, it's got to be like, I'm done with this. This is bull, blah, 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 you know. Because what's going to happen is it's either going to kick out this energy that you don't need, which is karmic, or it's going to bring this person back. So either way, the Sun card is here, right? It's like you have to look at yourself and what you're manifesting. If you're not getting what you want, it's time to move on, okay? And then we have notice the signs, okay? Yeah, it's time for you to pay attention to the signs, not only in this relationship, but in the world. Is the world trying to tell you something? Is there a song that's trying to tell you something that touched your heart in a way you've never heard it before? This has happened to me before. I listen to the radio at work and know 50 billion songs, okay? And then one time I'll hear a song and I'll listen to every lyric and I'm like, oh my God, that's so true. That is going to happen for some of you, okay? For some of you, you just need to pay attention to signs or the way that people are reacting or how they act, or what they're trying to prove, I just heard, okay? So in your career, you have organized for success, and it says, do not let the word organize intimidate you. as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan for your next action of steps. That's very interesting because I'm getting a few things. Some of you really do need to clean your house. I mean, let's be honest. Some of you need to get some things together. I feel like you've been living on the top. And what I mean by that is like just kind of doing and moving. Doing and moving, doing and moving. Okay? But this is a chance for you to organize your life, whether this be romantic or otherwise, to get things into place to where they need to be so you can move forward spiritually and physically, okay? Because I feel like there are going to be some changes in your life and some transitions, and you have to organize and compact and discard of anything in the past that's not going to be of assistance to you moving forward, okay? Next we have extremes, the hot moon. Wow, I love these cards. They are so beautiful. So extremes talks about, oh, there's a big change coming. Yeah, this is an 8 too. There's some really big coming. And I feel like once you move to an extreme or do something extreme, the other extreme starts to happen. I feel it. That's what it is. Because it's going to put the heat on that person or that situation to make a change or to do something different. Okay? So then we have beauty. Wow. I don't know why. I just realized there was a face in this card as soon as I put it up here. But I feel I'm a child. But I feel as though there's beauty in the things that you don't understand or don't know. Okay? I feel like there's a lot of secrets or there's things you don't understand or don't know. And I feel like you're trying to put a face on something that you don't know. Because you want that hope or you want that faith or you want that miracle. But there's a need to step back. It's so important to find balance right now, Capricorn. It's all over these cards. Like, it's so important to get proper communication and balance back in this situation. Whether this be in your work life or in your career, it's just time for you to let some certain things go so you can make room for the new things. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to leave this alone because I've been here with you way too long and I have to go to a cookout out here in these streets. So, thank you so much for listening, Capricorn. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. I love to read your comments. Comment all day. And if you want a private reading, the link's in the description box below. I'm probably on the second week or third week of July at this point. Okay? So thank you so much. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Catch you later. Bye-bye.